Hey, welcome back to my channel, my aJENda. Today we're going to be looking at a Kiara Sky dupe for half the money. Stay tuned. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, then welcome back. Thank you guys again for showing up. This is a place where we are kind to others and we think highly of ourselves, because if we won't, then who will? Here you see me doing a good nail prep. I always put on a base coat and then a peelable coat just because I do my nails so often. These are the MAKARTT nails that I purchased instead of the Kiara Sky Gelly tips. I love these. They're a great full coverage tip. They are very strong and sturdy, and then they're also that nice thin type of nail. I don't really like a bulky nail. You guys will see. I'll show you exactly what it looks like. But you just pull them out of the package and you fit them to your nails, and then we are going to get into the filing. You want to rough up the bottom of them to make them stick. I'll just let you see how I do that for a moment. Okay, so you want to do this to each and every nail, because roughening up the bottom is what's actually going to make the adhesive, i.e. your clear coat or your polygel, stick to it. We file each and every nail, and then we go back in with an alcohol wipe and make sure that that dust is taken off. Not only the bottom of the press-on nail, but also our natural nail. After we do the prep and everything, we polish our nails. We want to make sure there's no dust on our actual nail bed. That's going to keep that from sticking. So first you see me go in with a nice base coat, and base coat is fine. That's actually what Kiara Sky's system uses, is their base coat. I am going to show you how to do that on one nail. I personally like doing this with a very thin layer of clear polygel, which you're going to see is the primary method of me adhering these nails. You can do whatever works best for you. It's very easy. Make sure you get the nail to fit sidewall to sidewall into the back of your cuticle. Don't flood your cuticle with product, and if you do, wipe it off very gently. This is very easy for those that have a hard time with polygel or acrylic. You see how you could just kind of see that nail starting to fit? Then you want to pick up one of your clamps or clips, whatever you call it, and you're going to lay it onto the base of that nail and put it in the light. I will say the clip is not necessary if you're able to fit your hands into your light to hold that nail on snug while it cures. You can flash cure, it doesn't take very long at all. As you can see, I got a little bubble in mine, but that's fine because I'm just going to pull these off when I'm done showing you how to do them anyway. For the next step, I am going to be going in with my polygel, and that's personally how I love to do this nail look. I use a very small amount of clear polygel to get the same result. Notice I am not filling the nail because I only want this to be enough to cover my natural nail. You see, press tightly and firmly enough. If you have any that's bleeding out the back, you will go in and remove that. There should not be a ton coming out of the bottom because you should not be putting that much product on. Again, it takes a little practice, so if you accidentally get too much, just go back in and wipe it up. And since you have not cured, you can always pull that nail off, remove what you need to remove. You don't actually want to extend this, so you don't want a ton bleeding out of the bottom underneath, where if you were using a dual form, that extension would be. Again, just a very small pearl of polygel, as you see. Then you're going to adhere it to your nail. Make sure that you're pressing again from sidewall to sidewall and getting it all the way back to your cuticle. If any comes out at the back where your cuticle is at, you want to clean that part up. Remember, if you haven't cured, you can make any adjustment that you need to. But this is not that hard to achieve. Just make sure you're not overusing product, and I promise you'll be fine. Again, you don't have to use the clip. You may be able to put your hands, hold it into place, and place it under your light. For me, I found it a little easier to use the clips for this method. This is the only method that I've actually found the clips helpful for. I will sit back and let you watch the rest of the process. Okay, so not too shabby, right? You have just achieved a full set of nails. Obviously, they're not painted or done yet, but you have a full set of nails that you achieved in about 5 minutes. So here I'm showing you with an e-file. You just go in anywhere where that nail may not be flush, or you may have a little bit of bleed out from that product. You'll clean it up. I'll also show you how to do that with a hand file, because in my opinion, for someone who's a little more advanced, using an e-file works great. But this is a look that can absolutely be achieved with a hand file. Sometimes I prefer a hand file because it allows you to be a little more detailed. It's all up to you, whatever you want to do to achieve this look. Here I will be cutting the nails to length. This was kind of a medium length for me. I was going for something a little bit shorter, but whatever floats your boat. You could keep them longer, whatever you want to do, do it. I just want you to be happy with whatever your final look is. I am absolutely notorious for kind of cutting myself with really sharp edges, so I just went in and filed the corners of those nails because they're kind of sharp. We're about to get into this design. I did kind of an all black thing, 2 coats, and then we're gonna hit up some bubbles, and I'll show you how to create bubble nails. I used a old metal straw. You don't have to do that. I kind of just blew into the bubbles to make them hurry up, and then I started to create them by just wisping at them. You can just wisp at them, do whatever you want to do to create your bubbles, put them in a container and shake it up. I am using some iMethod Beauty nail polish, which I will be doing a collaboration video with shortly. Make sure that your polish is still wet while you're placing your bubbles on it. Then you want to cure. So wet polish, bubbles, then you cure. And that is how you achieve this look. I went in afterwards with some acetone and cleaned up any polish that may have bled out onto my nail, which was mostly just like shiny stuff. Then I hit them up with a clear coat, and these nails turned out so beautiful. They look like snakeskin to me. Thank you again so much for being here. You guys are the best. I will be dropping more nail videos. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Thank you so much for hanging out. Take care. Share love always. Bye, guys.